Hey, my name is Jess. I've been with Plexus for 10 years and I'm a Sapphire ambassador. And that just means that I really love Plexus and I have not stopped talking about it ever since I got started. And today we're going to talk about when somebody messages you or you talk to somebody about Plexus. So I'm going to give you kind of what my conversation flow looks like whenever I'm talking to somebody about Plexus. So usually somebody is messaging me and they're curious because if you watched my previous video, my store is open. I made a post, I put something in my stories, and they're curious. They're like, hey, I'm ready to start Plexus. Or I have messaged somebody because they put a problem out on the social media world, and I'm going to them and saying, hey, I'm not sure if you've seen what I talk about and what I do, but I think I have a solution for that. Because the number one thing that we do here is number one, we do not sell. We do not sell Plexus, okay? We solve a problem. We have something that can solve a problem because 9 times out of 10 people with health issues, it is always going back and related to their gut health, okay? So we have the solution for that because Plexus is a gut health company and we have a solution for everybody. It's amazing. Now, is this going to cure all, fix all the things? No. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But we have a tool, keyword tool. Okay. This is not a quick fix. This is not a cure all. This is a tool to help people with their gut health when they do the things necessary to change their lifestyle. Okay. Important. Remember that. This is the tool. And you make sure you tell people that. Anyways, okay. So somebody messages you or you message them, whatever it may be. What you're going to do is number one, you're going to be human. You're not going to be weird. I want you to think about if you were to go up to somebody in the grocery store, would you go up to them and just casually, hey, how are you doing? You wouldn't start out with, hey, join me. Hey, join Plexus. Hey, have you tried Plexus yet? No, that's weird. Be human. Hey girl, how are you? I haven't seen you forever. The kids look great for Halloween. How are things? You're going to build the conversation. Don't be weird. Okay. So start the conversation, ask questions, get started talking. Okay. The next thing that you're gonna make sure that you're doing is asking questions. Questions are so important. It allows people to open up, it allows for the conversation to continue on, and it allows for you to build the relationship because essentially that's what we're doing here. We're not selling a product just to make money. We're not selling a product just to make a profit. We are here to build relationships and really help people get to the root of their health issues. Okay. So I am messaging somebody or they're messaging me and I'm having a conversation with them and I'm saying, hey, I think this could really help you. Tell me the problems. Tell me what's going on. And they're going to say, I'm looking for more energy. I have this and this and this going on. Great. Okay. So what I'm going to do is give suggestions. Hey, I think we really have a solution here for you. This is what I said I'm going to suggest. And it's up to you. Now you can go a couple different ways. I will tell you that 9 times out of 10, I really want them to start with triplex. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to babble off all of this information and have diarrhea of the mouth. We're not going to overwhelm our friends and family with so much information that we scare them off, they ghost us, and it's just too much. Now, we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do is provide a quick little tiny resource that is available to everybody that they can watch. Okay. So my friend has said, thanks for reaching out, Jess. I'm having these issues. Okay, great. You know what? I think I have a solution for you. Do you have a quick second to watch a video? Sure. Okay. So I'm going to send her the triplex video because that's 9 times out of 10 what I'm going to recommend to them. And that gives them the idea. It's number one, it's gut health. It's for everybody. And it's going to be included in most all of our combos. So I'm providing the resource and letting it do its talking for me. And I'm not being the expert. If you watched my other videos, I already went over that. So I'm going to send them the triplex video. So when you send this triplex video or any video resource, what this is allowing them to see is that they also don't have to be the expert if they decide to share later on. Okay. But this also allows you to have a follow-up question. So you can say, you know what, I'll be back. Let me know when you watch this video. Well, the next day, maybe it comes and goes and everybody got busy because life happens. We're all parents or we just got busy lifestyles. You can follow up the next day. Hey, Jen, how is it? Did you watch that video? What was your favorite part? Okay, so go and let them watch the video and then you can follow up. Hey, did you watch that video? Ask the question. What was your favorite part? Okay, did you relate? What did you think? All the things. Ask a question, one question at a time, and make the conversation. So if she's saying, "Oh, I really like that. I think this is something that is good for me." Great. Okay, so here are my suggestions. We can start with the triplex or the triplex and trim. These are my two favorite combos. So I always give two options. And it's not because I want to upsell them, but it's because statistically, when people start out with more products, the more success they're going to have. Because the triplex, if you guys don't know, is the Slim, the Probio 5, and the BioCleanse, which is going to regulate the sugars and hormones and all the things, be a probiotic for their gut, but also be a magnesium. It's going to help, keep everything flowing correctly. But also when they do the triplex and trim, they're getting that plus weight loss and a liver detox. So they're not just getting more products, but they're getting more things doing more of their other jobs. So obviously it's going to have more results. So we've sent the resource. We're being human. We're not being weird. We're having the conversations. We're asking questions. We're making this about them. Now we've provided two options, and you're going to say, here are the options. Personally, I like to send graphics. This is the only time I will send graphics. I will send two graphics and saying, here's the triplex. This is what it is. Kind of gives you an idea. Okay. Since they've already watched that video. And then here's the triplex and trim. Okay. They see what that is. That also gives the price. Okay. And also, I really love to send a voice message after I've sent these graphics explaining them. Okay. So she's watched the video. Now they see the graphics of what they cost. And I will say, okay, Jen, so here's our two options. Here's the triplex. It's this and this and this and this for $125. And then here's the triplex and trim, which is this and this and this and this for $219. So which option works best for you? Okay, now do you see I asked a question so that they can answer? So then that allows her to respond and say, okay, I'm going to go with triplex and trim. Great. I can go ahead and send you a card with all the information. So you just have to create your account. It takes just 2 seconds. Do you have a minute to do that? She'll say yes. And I'll say, great, I'm going to send it over. So then I send over the cart and I say, don't fill this out. Don't open this. Don't do anything until you're ready. But it expires after a few hours. So do it whenever you're available. She signs up. Great. Okay. And that's my conversation flow. So I was human. I asked questions. I was not weird. I gave options. I gave resources that allowed me to not be the expert. And it was so smooth. It didn't feel salesy. It was about her. I asked plenty of questions. We built a relationship. We did all these things. And it was not slimy or sleazy or anything because it was about them and solving the problem. Do you see how much fun that was? And did you see how simple that was? So, that is how the conversations usually go when I'm talking to people. And then as soon as I sign somebody up or as soon as I'm talking to somebody, I will add them to our Plexus Health and Happiness Lounge. It's our VIP page. And I will just say, hey, I'm sending you an invite to this page. It's a great resource for you to check out all the information, challenges, products, everything is in there that you need to know. So that way, while she's waiting for her products, she can go dive in, see testimonies, build belief, and all the things. So I hope this was helpful. If you have questions or anything, reach out to me, your friend who invited you here. And thanks for listening, guys. I hope this was helpful.